Hey guys, Ben here from Huckberry, and welcome back to a very special edition of the Huckberry Gear Lab. I am my first on-location Gear Lab. Jared from HOKA.
Yes.
One of the masterminds of the product team at HOKA. That's your official title, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Let's double check.
We'll put that in the edit. We are in Chamonix, the week of the UTMB series. Tonight, actually, as we record this, is the final grand event, the UTMB. So a pretty amazing place to be shooting this Gear Lab, a pretty amazing week. I'm a dad, I have to make this joke. Shooting a Gear Lab live from Chamonix during UTMB week with HOKA, it's only downhill from here. Teed you guys up,
Nailed
right?
it.
Nailed it. I'm excited to not only rap with you about product, as many people know who watch Gear Lab, I'm obsessed with shoes. I'm assuming you too.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you
Last
gotta
couple
be.
of years, a little bit.
Yeah. We are going to talk about a couple of the key styles, not only to the HOKA trail and trail run hike collection, but two of the styles from Huckberry that we have brought in this season. And so excited to pick your brain. I thought I knew the HOKA story, and it's obviously different when you're here interacting with you all, but HOKA started as a trail brand literally in these mountains.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Born back in 2008, 2009, first idea of creating a solution for runners traversing this terrain to make it a little easier, a little more effortless. And it's been quite a ride. It's fun to come back here and really celebrate the HOKA origin story and see all the HOKA product on foot.
So let's start with one of the signature shoes within the line. You've got a great collection of trail runners. We are bringing on the Speedgoat 5 this season. So that again is a shoe that's one that you've been working on from the very beginning, it sounds like.
Yeah, Speedgoat 2 was actually my first opportunity to put like a little bit of touch into how the product came to life right at the end of development. And then from there into the 5th version here has been myself along with a collection of our team to bring these products to life season over season. So this new Speedgoat 5 is fire. We've seen it on a lot of feet this week and excited to see what it can do tonight at UTMB.
Wherever I'm traveling, if I'm in a sort of mountainous region or on just a casual everyday hike, I'm always seeing someone in a Speedgoat. So it's one of those signature trail shoes for HOKA, the DNA.
Like a workhorse. It just kind of can hit all the marks for everyone. It can be your daily trainer out on the trail. It's a great race day shoe, as we've seen here this week. And so it provides all of that HOKA DNA, is like the language we like to use, is great cushioning, great rocker, and it's light.
Let's get into like some of those pieces that like I feel, and again, I'm just the everyday guy. Let's start with the bottom. You've got obviously the Vibram Mega Grip. Which is one of the best.
Tried and true.
And true.
Very reliable. Supreme grip on both wet and dry terrain. We've really focused in how we can orient lugs, getting the right lug depth at 5 millimeters. For ascending and then descending, making sure that they're positioned correctly, getting some multi-directional lugs where it needs to be for some of that lateral agility. It's been the slow progression of like minor tweaks of improving it, and I think it's working.
You can. I mean, it's amazing on a wet rock. When you're going up, going down, uneven terrain. That grip it's one of my favorites. Talking about the legendary HOKA Comfort midsole. Let's break that down.
Super lightweight EVA midsole, giving you the right amount of cushion so that you have that soft and smooth experience that people come to HOKA for, but you still have that just small percentage of trail feel, so you feel confident and stable. And that goes into the overall platform as well. So it's a little bit of a wider platform as you put your foot on the ground. And so that's that inherent stability that we like to use, and we speak about our overall platforms in general across road and trail. So that's where it's lightweight, cushioned, but it has this stability aspect to it.
Also, I mean, that comfort level, not that this is what it's made for, but I live 1.5 miles from the trail that I run on most. And so I'm running road to the trail here. I did it this morning. I was running road through town and then caught the latest trail. And it's not made to be a road shoe, but if you are traveling or if you live close to a trail, it's got that great hybrid utility.
And it's amazing to see athletes come down the road in this, because you can hear, oh, that's a Speedgoat. That's a Speedgoat coming. It's got this nice little gnarl to it. And then as soon as it bites on the trail, you know you're confident in where you're ascending, descending, traversing.
Let's talk about the toe rand.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're talking a lot about terrain.
Yep.
Important to have protection broadly I know in some of my longer runs, not nearly the length that is here, but your legs get a little fatigued, maybe your lift is a little bit lower. I've found this to be very beneficial when I've stubbed my toe, whether it's on a downhill at the end of a long run.
Yeah, so essentially added the TPU Rand here for essentially two functions. One would be that toe protection that you spoke of. You know, kicking rocks. It's going to provide just a little bit of extra layer in between the mesh that's on there. And then the second one would be just overall support in the front of the shoe. So as you're moving laterally, as you're descending, just giving you a little bit more of a robust platform to sit within and really providing that good support.
Cool, cool. Gusseted tongue.
Gusseted tongue, yeah, making sure that it's sitting right on top of the foot. It's not migrating one side to the other. And that helps just to ensure that not a lot of debris is able to get inside. So in addition, that gusset just provides an additional part of support.
Yeah, it's a nice little hug.
Yeah, just like hugs the foot. Who doesn't like a hug?
Yeah, it's a toe hug. So kind of zooming back out, a lot goes into this. A lot of thoughtful details. Very versatile shoe. Like, what do you recommend this shoe for? If you're someone that maybe is trail running more regularly, or maybe they're getting into it, like who is this for? What's the best use case?
We'll design it for an intent and it can be applied in different ways. You know, like you said this morning, it's like you're able to run on the road out to the trail and hit the trail perfectly fine. It's designed for this like technical type of trail. So something that you're gonna need to really bite into and have that confidence underfoot. And it's race day to train day, kind of that nice bandwidth of if you're putting really meaty miles in for a race or just your everyday running, it'll take it. It's also a shoe that we've seen on a lot of feet here in UTMB is it's race day ready. So the good bandwidth there, and it's our workhorse is the way that we like to talk about it.
And speaking of workhorse, obviously this is the sort of foundation, but then you've got a Gore-Tex version. So adding that extra element of obviously weather, waterproofness. Truly the elements.
Totally. And I'm from Minnesota. I now live in Oregon, and I know that wet weather is like a big deal. So great for winter running, great for like sloppy conditions. So yeah, integrating Gore-Tex here is the next step from the flagship.
We talk a lot about one bag travel. It's like, okay, if you're gonna hit a trail, but also need some versatility, maybe a little road race and just something to wear around town.
It's the piece of kit you need.
Workhorse.
Yeah, it's the workhorse.
Hell yeah. All right, so moving from trail running to your hike line, and one of my personal favorites, the Kaha. This is the Kaha 2. So we've got the low and the mid. I am wearing it. Our camera guy loves to try to track me as I'm kicking. These just landed on Huckberry. These are the best sellers right now. I love the colorway. That eggnog. Super versatile. This is my everyday. Like I've been stopped more wearing these shoes, not just here because everyone knows HOKA here, but when I'm back in Austin, when I've been back in Maine, people are like, damn, what are those shoes? So like transfers really well into like everyday lifestyle, but built in performance. So let's talk about the construction here, starting with the bottom. You see the Mega Grip again.
Yeah, tried and true. It's a platform and a compound that we know works extremely well. We've seen it on trail for the longest time. Integrating into hike was seamless. So yeah, using the Vibram Mega Grip, great wet and dry traction. We're using some traction lug here, which has little elements on it for some of the looser gravel. And yeah, it's an overall great construction.
It's awesome. And then moving into the midsole, this one's more, you know, obviously different use cases, but plush is the word here. And again, why I love wearing it every day. So let's talk about the midsole.
Yeah, so we got a lighter 2-density foam midsole underfoot. You can see the swallowtail in the back with the little...
is that what this is? Swallowtail?
Yeah, so we took some of the design inspiration from a previous style called the 10-9 hike. And so saw some great transition from the walk use, or slower paces. Extending a little bit in the heel, smooths that transition out as you're moving, especially when you have a little extra weight, a pack on or something. And I think it's got a nice little style flair.
It gives it a little style flair. So people have asked me, what is that?
Swallowtail.
Swallowtail.
That's what it is.
Moving on to the upper.
We are working with a really nice nubuck leather here, and we're sourcing it using a gold standard leather working group supplier, which is really important as we construct our shoes to use the right suppliers. And I think the finish on it, the design, it really comes together really nice.
It really is. I know I'm nerding out, but
we both are.
It's that, like, you know, performance meets style. It is form and function to a T in this shoe.
Totally.
And then with the mid, obviously the ankle support being the biggest sort of difference
Yep.
here, not just in the look, but the function.
Yeah.
Truly, I mean, this would be something where going on a super long backpacking trip where you're carrying a 60-liter pack, carrying a lot of weight,
Yep.
you want that ankle support,
Yep.
but still that lightness and mobility.
Yeah, it gives you great proprioception.
Okay.
Did I say that right? I think so.
I don't know the word, so yes.
Proprioceptive support. So essentially it's not allowing your ankle to roll over,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
as you're moving in a way that your ankle shouldn't, it's saying like, hey, let's make sure that we're correcting
yeah.
this. So
Yeah.
that's the idea of extending the mid collar.
Yeah.
And then we've reduced some of the height in the back to allow the ankle and the Achilles to flex accordingly. So as you're going downhill, you still have that Achilles that can move.
Yeah,
so,
you can see that there.
and we're also integrating the Gore-Tex here, as in the low,
Both are
using
Gore-Tex.
the Leaf technology, which is
Okay.
incorporating recycled content. So
Cool.
building and thinking sustainably as we're out in this
In the
amazing
space,
place that
yeah.
we want to maintain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. These were great foundations. We sell obviously a few other styles on
Yep.
HOKA, but when we're talking trail, having the Speedgoat and the Kaha, it's been a great way to, I'm going to drop another pun, kick things off. So, Jared, this has been awesome.
Yeah,
Really
thank
fun
you.
to wrap product, talk HOKA, nerd out on the details. You guys are doing an amazing
Did
job.
we express that we geek out on shoes yet?
We
Did
geek out on shoes.
that come through?
We're gonna have to have you come down to Austin, and
All right.
we'll do like a weekly. We can get HOKA to
I'm
agree
for it.
to that. You can come work at our office. And
Yeah.
do a little shoe nerd weekly.
We can do an exchange. Come up to Portland, I'll come down to Austin.
Hell
Yeah,
Hell
good time.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Jared, thank you.
Thank you.
We got the Kaha 2s, we got the Speedgoat 5s, Gore-Tex, non-Gore-Tex, both on Huckberry now. So until next time, as always, make sure you like and subscribe to the Huckberry Gear Labs. We're gonna be dropping Gear Labs weekly, not from Chamonix, unfortunately, but until next time, we will see you out there.